Hi everyone, this is another installation of Glitterati Talks, Chats and Shoes. I'm here with my friend Farhan, and we were talking about a phenomenon that has been happening. I've read about it online too. It's called ghosting. This is when an individual starts some kind of interaction, be it a relation, not relationship per se, more of a getting to know you, and you may have met online, you may have met in person, you may have met through friends, but they just start disappearing. So they had this long, either like they court you or vice versa, and you guys kind of have a substantive conversation happening, and they just poof, they disappear. They're gone. You blink an eye, you're like, oh my God, where's this person? They're gone. So
is it only just communication? Like some people you might be dating and then they might ghost to, like you actually have like sex and stuff with them.
So that definitely is interesting, the people that you would be with, or people that you are like, even if you've just even gone out with them or just kissed them or just interacted with them, and then all of a sudden they disappear. So to me, it's like, even after you've made that additional connection, not just talking online or meeting one time, and they just end up not speaking to you, or they end up just disappearing. But they haven't really disappeared, because sometimes people have added you on social media, so you see them moving around, but they're ghosting you, or they just disappear altogether. So I want to understand what is kind of the mechanism people are thinking that they're letting this kind of happen. If you're not interested in somebody, or if you're not interested in the situation, or your feelings have waned, why don't you just let the person know and not just ghost? What are your thoughts, Farhan?
I think there's a couple of things, right? Sometimes people are afraid to be honest like that.
Facts.
And so they might think they want all these things with you, or they might be bored, and so they're engaging you, right? But they're not really being upfront about that. And so then they pull back, and it's easier to kind of avoid it than to like address it.
So why do you think that they just don't tell you that, you know what, I'm not interested anymore, or I thought I was interested, or I'm really dating somebody and I was just playing, I was just bored, or I was just typing a term paper about relationships, because clearly writing all those text messages or talking to somebody, putting all that effort in to then pull back makes no sense. What do you think?
Sometimes some people are uncertain. And so instead of saying, you know what, I don't know what this could be, like I like you, but I'm not sure about that, and I kind of like want to keep doing my thing, they might not say that. And then two, they want to, sometimes people are not sure that they want to close the door. And so instead of saying like what they're really feeling,
that's when I cut it.
Right?
When people want to come in and out of your life, they want to just ghost, come back. No, don't. Please don't call me anymore. Don't talk to me. Don't even like really reach out to me, because if you've already did that initially, you're going to do it again. Because that's your MO, right? That has become your MO. That when you're bored, or you need to move on, or you have better things to do, you just go ahead and ghost. So, slice me off, act like you never knew me, because I am definitely going to report you as spam if you hit me up again. Spam, porn, everything underneath the sink. And I'm going to ask you, if you ever hit me up, who is this? Even if I know your fucking number, who is this?
So what advice would you give twofold? Okay. To those who have been ghosted.
Okay.
And
those that have ghosted.
Yes.
Okay. I guess to those that are ghosting, I would say be more transparent. Just say, well, this isn't working out, or I'm not interested like that. I would rather just be your friend, or I would rather you just not even really, even talk to you at all, than just to disappear and not respond. I think in the broader scheme of things, it shows how compassion is becoming so lessened in our world. Why? That's what makes so many ugly things are happening in our world, because people just don't give a fuck. They don't care. That compassion is missing. And you got to think about people's feelings after you have brought their feelings out. Because some people literally kind of court you and pull those feelings out of you. And you're like, wait a minute. You are pulling these out of me and telling me this to pull me in, to then cut me off, or to then just not respond or not even reach out. So it makes no sense that people are doing that. if you're not interested, just be a man about it, woman about it, and say, I'm not interested. And for those that are ghosting, because I guess maybe one or two of us, I may have ghosted, you may have ghosted, right? And we need to also think compassionately in reaching out to the person and saying, you know what, I'm just not interested like that anymore, or I just didn't think this could work. That's why I didn't even want to talk to you. I'm not interested. Like I had an instance where somebody was texting me and they would text me one word answers like yes, no, this, that, and the third. So I said, they text me saying, what are you doing? WID. So that's really not me, because I really do like to have conversation. Either you're calling or you're talking. So I just kind of then did not even respond. I just stopped responding, and I think that was wrong of me, because I should have just said, you know what, I don't think this is where I want to go with things, and go from there instead of just having the person just kind of like in limbo, because they kind of do still kind of reach out from time to time, and I'm not responding back. So I guess calm as a ditch. What about you, Ferron? What do you think?
I think you said it all. I think though too is that you kept talking about compassion. So sometimes we don't realize it hurts people.
Yeah.
Right? Your feelings get hurt. And so that's not easy for us to say, even if it's not like, oh, it's been such a huge investment, right, emotionally, but it still hurts the feelings of another person when you just have this ongoing rapport. It's especially if you've had sex with them and done certain things and then they're completely gone.
Exactly. And they couldn't really, everybody's an adult. I think people are adult. And we can have an adult, if all you wanted to do is have that adult relationship or just have down, say that. So then I make a decision on if I just want to have and wear you out, down, and then we could just go about our separate ways, right? Instead of you kind of reeling out this emotional kind of connection when all you really want to do was that or not. I feel like that also is kind of ugly, because you could just be like, you know what, this is what it is. We're going to do this. We're going to smack, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and I'm going to move on. Or, we're an adult. I think that's another thing. People are not mature about saying what they do want and what they don't want versus just, pretending that they want this and they don't want that.
Well, I think you...
Is that it?
I think that's it.
We nailed it. And you know what? So we're going to promise on this video, we're not going to ghost, and we don't appreciate ghosters. Ghosting is not the way to go. Just be real, keep it real, and tune in. This is the topic, ghosting.